Well, I just wanted to add one more thing. Been up all night studying, and I can honestly say I was really shocked when I heard the thunder. But that's not unusual. I know when God is speaking to me because I'm so used to it. I remember one time before, I was sleepy, I was tired. This is when I was, well, incarcerated, but that's a long story. It was during that time when the wife had lied on me and said I had done something to her, and she did it because I won custody of the kids, and out of retaliation, she lied. And so, if you can get what you want by telling a lie, how can you expect anyone to tell the truth? So she's gotten so much from lying, food stamps, welfare, everything she wanted, even a guy she's living with now and pregnant for and still married to me, she's gotten everything she wanted by telling a lie. So how can I expect her to tell the truth? I really can't, but that's another story. But I was in jail and I was tired and I wanted to lay down and I just could not lay down. For some reason, the Lord would not let me rest. And so I stayed up and it was during the time right before Hurricane Sandy. And I thought to myself, I couldn't understand why I couldn't rest. But then the news came on, and I finally got to see the report of the aftermath of the storm, and I was really, really blown away. And I understood why God would not let me sleep, because He wanted me to see that. Before the hurricane hit, I told all them guys in the cell. I told them, I said, you know what? I said, that thing going straight to the East Coast. I said, we're right in the middle of about to have an election in another day, next day, and all that's going on, that thing going straight to the East Coast. And sure enough, the damage that was done was just amazing. And I was sitting there with my mouth wide open. I was stunned. But at the same time, I wasn't surprised, because if you look at all the signs, if you look at all the evidence, the signals, the warnings are there. God is steady trying to tell America, you cannot keep doing what you're doing. You cannot stay on the path that you're on, and don't think there's not consequences. There are consequences to turning your back on God. There are consequences to turning your back on righteousness. And we're just sitting around with our, twiddling our thumbs thinking, oh, it's no big deal. It's a little thing. Hurricane Sandy was an accident. Hurricane Katrina was an accident. All this little weather changes, all these little natural disasters, as we call them, all these little things that are happening right now, it ain't no accident. I was about to go lay down. But every time God wants to speak to me in His own little way, God will do something, and I know He's trying to tell me. So when that lightning flashed, right before the lightning flash, I was like, wow, there's lightning outside. I didn't know. That's when the thunder came. So I thought I'd peek my head out the door and see what's going on outside. And I tell you, I was stunned. And I said to myself, wow, I hear you, God, loud and clear. Loud and clear. I don't know what you hear when you hear thunder. But when I hear thunder, you know what I say? I hear you, Lord, loud and clear. So I'm going to end this here. I just thought I'd add this little tidbit because, it's unfortunate, when you say, God's talking to you, or, the Lord said, people look at you like you're crazy. Everybody ain't crazy that hear from God, I'm telling you. Unfortunately, the enemy has made it a way in which people are to be seen as crazy, because we feel like, well, what makes you so special that God talks to you? It ain't that you're special, it's just that you have listened. Simple. You learn to listen. And so, like so many in the world that have chosen not to listen to God, the only difference between most people that hear from God and those that don't, they just chose to listen to Him. That's all. Simple thing. Nothing special about that. He's everybody's father. But you know what? Like a lot of children, everybody ain't obedient. Some of us I call it stepchildren. Little stepchildren around here serving the devil. That's what you are. You're a stepchild of God. You're not listening. You don't want to listen. You want to do your own thing. Yeah, keep on doing your own thing. It's a high price to pay for doing your own thing, baby. Well, I'm sir. Gotta go. Like I said, if I don't see you here, I hope I see you there. God bless.